Well, welcome back in for Mixed Media Deck Build. We're on card 50, which is the 3 of spades. And today our prompts are pencil, rust, and masking tape. So I'm going to get started with the collage onto the back of this card.
Train just left this town while I'm slowly heading back to my apartment. I'm not asking for your thoughts, I'm just thinking out loud in the darkness. Ooh, there's no point. I can see the dawn is coming just for you, for you, for you. Times will come again when the wind is blowing in my direction. Still I can't ignore the pain. It's the only thing that tells me I'm breathing.
Now that I've gotten that dry, I am going to come in with some masking tape. Right here you're gonna see me, I am just putting this directly onto the card. Usually I glue it down, and mostly because I know it'll end up getting covered up with something else anyways, and this is pretty sticky masking tape. But for good measure, I am gonna come over it with some matte gel medium with my finger and just really rub it in to the edges and any pieces that, any gaps there might be, get it covered with the glue. From there, I'm gonna get it dry and trim it out.
All I got the shadows of this quiet town. I see you there, your feathers on the ground. Your eyes are heavy with the weight of the world. What's in a life you never could afford? Even if you never flown before, you can take a chance and try once more. Don't let your worries weigh you down, down, down. You can still take flight, although you're earthbound. You were made to soar amongst the clouds, but never learn to rise above these crowds. Stuck in the dust of the life that you found.
And as soon as that's done, I am coming in with my graphite pencil and I am going to make some lines onto part of this card. And then I'm going to come in with some distress ink in rusty Hinge, and I'm going to be pretty heavy-handed on top, flat on top of the card, just to catch that texture of the tape. I wasn't overly thrilled with how that turned out, but it is a distress ink product, so it is water soluble. So I'm going to give it a spritz with my water mister and let that move around onto the surface of the card, and then I'm going to get it dry. You're earthbound. You're earthbound. Well, now that all the prompts have been taken care of, let's get working on a focal point. So I've pulled out some rusty papers that have been rust dyed and some rust dyed fabrics, and that's where I'm going to get started on a focal point. Alright, I did decide to go with those rusty papers, and I'm going to actually add the Distress Frosted Crystal Embossing Powder. So I'm going to ink up using my Dauber some areas on those papers, and then add the frosted crystal and activate that with my heat tool. And I'm not really sure that I used it properly. It really didn't give me a frosted crystal look to it. It just looked like clear embossing powder. I've heard that it can be temperamental, that you may that you need to heat it longer above the melt point, and then it will crystallize. And I did not do that. Maybe next time I'll figure it out.
Train just left this town while I'm slowly heading back to my apartment. I'm not asking for your thoughts, I'm just thinking out loud in the darkness. Ooh, there's no point.
The frosted crystal embossing powder is something I definitely need to experiment with moving forward. Now I'm going to get those papers put down for focal and thinking about adding some of that fabric to it as well. I don't actually end up playing around with this that much. I come to a decision and then get it all adhered using some Fabri-Tac glue.
Shadows of this quiet town, I see you there, your feathers on the ground. Your eyes are heavy with the weight of the world. What's in a life you never could afford? you've never flown before. You can take a chance and try once more. Don't let your worries weigh you down, down, down. You can still take flight, although you're earthbound. You were made to soar amongst the clouds, but never learn to rise above these crowds. Stuck in the dust of the life that you found, with nowhere to go, no higher ground. Even if you've never flown before, you can take a chance and try once more. Don't let your worries.
All right, now that I've got that glued down, I am going to come in. I have a couple of metal pieces that I've been really wanting to use on something. And I have no idea which one I'm going to end up, but I'm trying them out, placing each of them onto the face of the card and just seeing if it appeals to me. And then I'm going to choose which one I'm going to go forth with. I am going to pop it up a little bit. Well, I need to add a little piece of cardboard inside of it, because it does have a concave center, and I want something bigger than the edges to be what's touching the card and getting glued to the card. So I'm going to get that taken care of and then get it onto the surface of the card.
Don't let your worries weigh you down, down. You can still take flight, although you're earthbound. You're earthbound.
Not quite sure what I was thinking using the Fabri-Tac glue. Usually on something metal like this I would use E6000, but I did go with the Fabri-Tac. Fabri-Tac you can heat set, so I'm using my scissors to hold the metal down, so because it's going to get hot, and then I'm going to use my heat tool to heat set that, and when I'm done creating, then it will cure and hopefully hold it to what I need it to hold it for. So that's what's happening here. All right, time to add the finishing touch. I'm going to go around the outside edge with some Archival ink in Vintage Photo. And this card will be done. I'm adding no words to it. I love how it turned out. There are words on the card, just nothing that is no sentiment or anything like that. I really like how this turned out. And I hope you have enjoyed it as well, found some inspiration. And we are so close to being done with the mixed media deck build. This is week 50. We have 2 weeks left, and we're gonna put this one into the books.
There's no point